With millions of drivers on the road and just as many interruptions around us, distracted driving is a problem that all drivers are facing. And according to distraction.gov, 660,000 drivers are using a cell phone or electronic device while driving. But what exactly is distracted driving?
You know, it could be food, it could be makeup, it could be, I've seen people reading, anything that's going to keep you from the job of driving.
But the most obvious is a shiny object that most of us can't live without.
There's a word that's been invented called nomophobic. And nomophobic means the fear of being without a cell phone.
The second that you use a phone behind the wheel, the job of driving becomes more difficult.
Kind of boils down to three things: your perception, judgment, and action. All those things play into a part when you're talking about distraction-related crashes, because it's in your mind, you're not able to absorb that information quickly and make an action quickly.
And that is exactly what happened with 16-year-old Alina Becker.
I was distracted talking to her, trying to figure out the directions.
Alina's friend Kayla was sitting in the passenger seat looking up directions when Alina hit the car in the lane next to her.
I believe if Kayla were not in the car, or if I didn't have her on my phone, like trying to look up directions, if I knew where I was going, if I wasn't like talking to her, whatever, I would have paid more attention.
For Becker, this was her first incident, but a teacher at West is no stranger to the effects of distracted driving.
Now, the first time, I'm not sure what was going on. The person was trying to pass me on the shoulder, and they clipped my left rear end and flipped me 3 times. If it wasn't for my airbags, I don't think I would have made it through that wreck.
More often than not, teens are blamed for the majority of distracted driving wrecks.
Seeing distracted drivers, I see a lot more adults than I do teens.
Felt like the adult population that we needed a driving safety program that would be more effective by having adults set a better example.
Because of this, Horn Law Firm started a new organization to raise awareness to the dangers of distracted driving.
The goal is that we hope people, when they see their sign, the sign, drive by example, would be reminded to drive alert, buckled, and cautious.
Drive by Example is reaching out and encouraging others to put down the phone and focus on the road.
We all need to drive using the highest degree of care to keep each other safe.
So next time you are driving, think about the consequences.
It's not just you on the road, it's everybody around you, and you have to be making sure that you're doing all the right things. Anytime you're thinking about doing those types of things, you have to sit back and think, is it worth it? Is it worth it to you? Is it worth it to my mom and dad for me not to be around, all because I wanted to send a text message to my boyfriend or my friend or my girlfriend? And I would think it wouldn't be worth it.
With photographers Lindsay Niehaus and Pedro Murcia, this is Mackenzie Elliott reporting for Titan Television.